Okay, I should be back. Hi Ari, welcome to the stream. How are you? I should be back. Hopefully I am. My god. And hopefully it's a better quality for you now. It should be in 720p. Let's just check that again. Video. Yeah, it's in 720p. Alright. So now you should be able to see this. HD! Yep. But I did accidentally turn the bitrate up, so if you're getting buffering, that's my fault. There we go. Now it's back down to 400. Oh my god. I'm so organized. Oh. And I don't even know where to start with this. What am I doing? References. No, review. Yes, references. Fuck. Wait, no. Navigation pane, that's what I wanted. Where was I? Chapter 12? 13? 12. Alright, that should be fine for you guys. Should be able to see this perfectly fine. I'm not bad, Ari. How? I mean, you already asked. You already said. Fuck. Jesus Christ. I'm not bad. Thank you for asking. I'm so flustered. I'm so flustered. Help me, Icy. Help me, Icy. I'm so flustered.
Hi. Hello, everyone.
Oh man, that was a fucking clusterfuck.
That was something.
Trying to sort myself out.
It's okay.
Oh,
You got it. It's working.
It is. It's working barely. I figured I was talking to Icy already, so I figured that we may as well just keep talking. Whilst I write.
Yep.
And if anyone else wants to join Discord, try and keep it about writing if you do want to join. But yeah.
Oh, actually, speaking of Discord, should we move over to your one?
Yes, probably a good idea. See you there.
All right.
There we go.
Okay, and we've moved. Speaking of Discord,
David, oh, damn it! I was in the middle of typing it. All right.
my Discord sensors are tingling.
Hello, you troll, David. Osloth. Trying to say fuck stuff. David, I will mute you. I will. Don't think I won't, because I will.
He has the power.
I've got the power.
The power to serve and mute.
Yep. Right. So yeah, I'm gonna probably maybe tonight play Star Wars because I tested it today, as Icy knows, and it worked on recording.
Yep.
So I spent this afternoon making a layout for that, and it's not finished yet, but it's usable. I can use it.
Yeah,
So.
that's why he said he was pulling an Icy, because
Yes.
he took longer to start the stream because he was working on an overlay.
I was going to start this at 4 o'clock, but I totally lost track of time.
So that's every time I've wanted to do a 4 o'clock stream, I've been busy working on an overlay. So I've started at 5 instead.
Yeah, I realised it was 4:10, and I was like, oh well, fuck. So I just tweeted out saying 20 minutes.
Yep.
I'm already in need of my information document. This is why I have it. Why is everything weird? Like, the navigation pane has gone away on everything. It's annoying.
I have no idea. I don't even use Word, so yeah.
Is that just
all
like you
of my
don't ever have a
document
need
stuff
to
is
use Word, or
Drive.
you use something different?
I use Drive because it's free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Google Drive, Google Docs, and you can edit them on your phone too, which is nice.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And also people can edit them and like all together, which is helpful for team-related documents.
Yeah. Okay. I also need to put my playlist on.
Ah, yes.
Turn it way down. There we go. Alright. So, how many weapons does Ariel have?
8 weapons. Sounds like Gilgamesh.
8 knives. That's what she uses.
Nice. Yeah, it's like Gilgamesh, just with knives instead of swords.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just needs 8 arms.
Where are her weapons? They would be up here somewhere. Yes.
Apologies if anyone hears keyboard sounds.
Well, I mean, this entire stream is about keyboard sounds, pretty much. So you know.
Yeah, but I mean my keyboard sounds.
Yeah, it's not.
You know, actually, something that could potentially, in some ways, add to your writing streams is getting a mechanical keyboard.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it makes you feel like you're doing even more productive than normal, and it's just so satisfying to use. So nice.
Yeah, I love the feel. I didn't mean to open iTunes. I love the feel of mechanical keyboards. So 2 throwing knives, a dirk, 2 double-edged fighting knives, skinny knife, cooking knife, and a dagger. Is what I have listed for RL.
Wait, cooking knife. Do you mean what about a like a cleaver?
Cooking and eating knife. So
Get a cleaver in there.
a cleaver.
Big
RL's
knife.
carrying around a cleaver.
Yeah. Secretly a butcher.
Secretly a butcher. That's her middle name. Not just butcher, but secretly a butcher is her middle name. It's all one word.
It's in quotes too.
Yeah.
Butter knife.
Butter knife. Butter knife.
But her knife.
But her knife. I guess I'd call him a... I guess if it's double-bladed, or not double-bladed,
Dual-edged.
dual-edged, it'd be a dagger in that case. So I guess they're daggers, not knives, in this particular case.
Well, that moment when you try and message someone and you click on the wrong person with that name.
Or just straight up the wrong person. I sent M
Yeah.
a text. Well, let me go back and look at it. I meant to send it to my boss, but I sent it to M instead because I had her thing open.
GG.
I was just telling her I should be good for both days of the weekend and that I'd be able to get to where I needed to go, and it wasn't exactly a short text either.
Oh.
M, don't you remember when I accidentally... Hang on. It was, hey Steph, I should be all good for both days of the weekend. Tomorrow is easy, but I'll need to work out how I'll be getting to Jura. I'll get back to you on that ASAP. Do you remember that? This wasn't this morning, M. This was on Friday.
Oh.
Last Friday. Wait, last Friday or this Friday? No, this was Friday the 5th, so last Friday.
Oh wow, last week. 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 Fridays ago. Do you remember me sending you that, M? I typed the whole thing out in M's contact, pressed send, and then looked at the contact. I was like, fuck.
Oh, so does your phone have like the same... I know with my phone, my messaging app actually has like different colors for each person. Like it can actually set a different color for them.
Mine
Helps with
doesn't,
the
it's the same
confusion.
color for everyone.
Ah, that sucks.
But I thought that I had my boss's one open. I had Emmy's open.
Well, you're on Android, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like I could send you the messaging app I use. It's the Google one, and it works on every phone that's Android. So
That's fine. It doesn't
if
like
you want
I
color-coded
like
contacts,
it. I don't care. It's just that occasionally that happens. I don't do it very often because usually I do look at the contact name before I send stuff.
yeah, fair enough. You've just reminded me I should do something.
Simple. Yeah. What did I remind you of?
I noticed your link in the panels for your schedule with current time.
Ah, yes.
I'm going to I'm just going to casually take that link and use it myself as well.
Go for it. By the way, I
feel
do
it
have
would be useful.
I have commands for that. Speaking of commands, I like add commands between every stream. I always think of commands. So if you're looking for commands, that's the page to go. You can also see
yes, right.
From that page, you can also see all the quotes that I have and all the regulars, and well, you can
My
see
panel's
everything.
got eaten. Apparently. Have you ever had that happen when you watch a VOD and you look at the panels and they're all just squashed together?
Yes.
Yeah.
I hate that.
That just happened to me. Alright, I'm just helping someone out with getting game-related things going, so I'm just gonna quickly... Alright, here we go. Alright. Let's see if I can actually edit my panels now, or if they're still squashed together.
Weapons.
No, they're not squashed. Everything is good.
Good.
Do you know if you can have the markup text combined, so you can have like bolded links or italicized links?
Yes, yeah, you can combine everything.
Awesome, I'm gonna do that shit
That's
right
what
now.
I've done. The AAST in my panel is bold.
Whoops! I just copied the wrong link. Okay, I've got to grab that link again because I just got another one. Alright. Here we go. Yes, it works.
So, I'm pretty happy with this chapter so far. I'm less happy with the first page, but I'm pretty happy with with my progress from last week.
Oh yeah.
I'm just looking at it now, and it's not that bad.
Actually, just a suggestion. It might be worth increasing the bitrate a small amount.
For when I'm scrolling.
Yeah, because when you're scrolling, there is a shitload of macro blocking.
Yeah, I might. Thing is, if I increase it too much, either
No,
I'll
I mean
buffer
like
or
increase it by 100. See how that goes. What are you on now?
it's 400.
Go up to 500. See how it looks.
500.
Otherwise, actually, how much CPU is this using? It's on a separate profile in OBS, right?
OBS is not. So profiles, by the way, don't make a separate set of scenes and sources, as I found out.
Oh. Oh, scene
Which is
collection.
how I ended up deleting half of my freaking scenes.
So you'd need to do scene collection instead in that case, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Okay.
So I haven't done that. It's saying it's using 10% CPU, but that's
How much
I think
CPU
that's
is
total.
being used in total?
I think that is
In
total.
Task Manager. 10%?
I'm just checking now.
Because I've got an idea for something that might be able to help with
20%.
that macro blocking. I just want to know what processor you have, just so we don't go overboard.
20% CPU, and my processor is i5 4670 at 3.4.
i5 4670. Okay. Try change. I'm not sure if you need to stop streaming to do this or not. I guess you can check and see if it's grayed out or not. See if you can change your CPU profile, because that way you won't increase the bitrate, or you won't have to. But it will have a better method of compression. Like try from moving from very fast to faster.
Done.
It's going to
is saying 12.
yeah, so it's going to
12%,
increase
yeah.
CPU usage a bit, but it should result in a better looking
It's sticking around the 10 mark.
thing. Cool.
So
Yeah, just like scroll around a bit, see how it looks now.
yeah, how does that look to you guys? There you go, I just do a bunch
Tell you
of
as soon
scrolling.
as I see it. Yeah, that's definitely better. I mean, it could be better than it is, but this is definitely better than before. Much better than before.
Alright. I need to change. I also need to change my chat color, I think, for this. What did I use for the retro? I can't access it. Got that man. Without changing stuff. It's fine.
What chat thing are you using for OBS?
What
Is
chat
it just the
plugin?
Twitch alerts one?
It's the Nightbot Twitch chat. It's the one that is in Twitch alerts, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I can easily change it. I know how to change it. It's just I wanted to change the chat colors to slightly lighter than it is, but it's fine.
Yep.
I'll do that between streams. Just realised that I'm an idiot.
What's happened?
So this scene that literally all I've written today, I've just written a giant there's a giant flaw. So she withdraws. So she takes out of the saddlebags 2 scabbarded daggers. Okay.
Yep.
Torvis studies them and apparently has X-ray vision because he can see the actual daggers. So I need to
He's
to
Superman
move that.
now.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't even notice that.
I didn't until now either.
Ah. There we go. Now they get unsheathed.
Yeah. No, not experimentally. From them. Actually, one thing I do, well, not one thing I do want to talk about. One thing I wanted to mention was I kind of wanted to go somewhere with this stream, with these writing streams that was similar to where I was going with my writing videos on YouTube.
Right.
Let me go to my channel. Which kind of means that anyone who had questions can. The problem is they're not that popular at the moment, especially amongst no one who's here is really that much of a writer.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a writer.
Videos like I spent. Let me go all the way down. What's that? Oh, I see. I need to full screen this. I'm gonna go all the way down to my original writing video. Once this all loads. I cannot see it.
Ari writes, but so Ari said
Yeah.
that they're right, but nothing big. David thinks of stories, but no writing.
Yeah, so you guys probably wouldn't have too many questions, or like not even straight up questions, but curiosities. Probably. I mean, you might.
In what
What
regard?
the fuck? Something that would bring up a topic that I could talk about for 40 minutes, like I did on my YouTube channel. Where is it? God damn it! I've lost it. It's gone. Ah, here it is. Nope, nope, that's the second one. Where's the first one? Where the hell are you? There it is. 42 minutes I spent talking about character development in
Actually, no. Character development is something that's worth talking about. Anyway, Aileen, as I'm not a character artist, but I definitely work with some.
Squid, welcome to the stream. Are you?
Hey, Squid.
He didn't enter with an extravaganza this time. Thanks,
No.
Cutbutt.
There's no writing extravaganza.
What are
I
you
mean, I
writing,
say that,
Squid?
but there'll probably be extravaganza written.
Yeah. Yeah, character development is certainly something very important. But I did spend 40 minutes talking about that on my YouTube channel. But I haven't come across another topic like that in the stream to talk about. What was my
Right.
second episode? My second episode was
Extravaganza.
High Squid.
God damn it.
Setting and style, and I only spent 12 minutes on that.
Developing a setting, right?
Yeah. Developing a setting and working with your own style,
Ah, yes.
because people have trouble with that a lot of the time. Um, and I haven't, so no one's like, actually asked any question that's have I that's kind of resulted in that kind of thing happening, which I was hoping would, but I mean in time it'll happen.
I can dig through creative and see if there are some other writing streams going on, just to see if they're using any specific tags.
Yeah. So what are you writing right now,
I
Squid?
was doing stuff. Yeah. What are you doing? What's going on? Apparently there's a chainmail tag in creative.
I love how there's a chainmail tag, but there's no, like, some silly thing. There isn't a writing tag, I don't think.
There is a writing tag. I'll click on it and see what shows up. There are 2 writing streams. There's 4. Okay. There are 4 writing streams, and you have the most viewers.
Wow.
6 versus 5 versus 0 versus 0.
I have 6 viewers right now. That's pretty insane, actually.
Pretty good.
For a writing stream, especially. I will be doing a game later, though. I don't know what time.
Writing will dominate Twitch creative.
Yes. Yeah.
World building.
Oh my god,
Well, there we go.
I love that kind of stuff. That's one of my favorite parts.
Let's get going. Come on.
Galaxy building.
Here's your chance.
So that is one of my favorite parts about the writing, is creating the setting from either scratch or from something that you have a lot of room to work with. Creating fantasy settings is one of the most fun things as a writer. Extended worlds. A good friend of mine who's also a writer actually started up a wiki, and it kind of fizzled out, but he invited a bunch of his writing friends, me included, to just go ham and create a world. So each person could like create a world in this galaxy, a fantasy galaxy, and do whatever they wanted, like create all of its history and all that stuff. And I spent a decent amount of time on that, but never ended up finishing it. And that is so fun to just come up with your own rules. That's the best part. Character creation, setting creation are probably the most fun, in my opinion. And I love working with details. So you all saw my case file last time, which I can't show you again at the moment. Well, I can, but I'd have to go searching through my files. I spent way too much time on that thing. Just changing things, getting every last detail, looking up human psychology and history. In fact, speaking of looking things up, I do suggest, if you are going to write in any way and you're writing a realistic setting, like I am, research every tiny thing, because you'll be surprised what you had wrong. I know I certainly was. In the previous chapter, I think I've already explained this. Right here. Most inns or taverns didn't break fast at all, as it was not considered an important meal. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Apparently, in medieval England, people didn't have breakfast because it was considered a sin to break the fast in the morning.
Oh,
and so they waited until midday, or around midday, for lunch, basically.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't either, and I've always had a passion for medieval times. I was writing that thing, and I wrote breakfast into it, And I was like, did they have breakfast? And so I looked it up, and in fact they didn't, or at least, yeah, no, they just didn't. Weren't exactly many atheists at the time. But Torvis is one of those people.
Okay.
That's why he's having
So
breakfast.
Torvis is all about the breakfast?
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Yes, Ari. Yes, it is, according to a lot of people. Well, I mean, technically according to science, but...
Yeah, breakfast is pretty important. I mean, it helps with starting up your
yeah, to get you going.
digestive system.
Gives you energy for the day, gets your innards going, yeah, all that kind of stuff. Whereas having a big dinner is actually not ideal, because that's when your digestive system is starting to slow down. And so if you have a really big dinner and then go to sleep, it takes a lot more energy to actually process it, and it doesn't process it so efficiently. And
that's interesting.
Originally you had some stuff about orbital mechanics wrong. Well, that's a little bit out of my league, Squid. I'm glad that I'm writing in one world, not around many worlds.
Yeah.
I read that
cool,
perfectly.
To have some different people that write like different types of writing. Because Squid's mentioned sci-fi fantasy, and Ari has mentioned role-playing.
Yeah. Yeah, details are the best. Roleplay,
Yes,
I spend way too much time when I've played D&D, I spend way too much time building my character and then working everything out. I've always been one of the people in MMOs to optimize. I'm one of those fucking nerds who goes through and gets the stats of stuff and optimizes, because I love working with details. Called the Milky Way.
I imagine there are squids in there.
I would imagine that somewhere in there are squids. But yeah, my writing style lends itself very much to research rather than the ability to create a world, which is funny because I really like creating worlds, and researching annoys me sometimes. But
yeah, I can understand that.
But that's what I'm writing in. But what the end result is what I like so much about my writing style, or about what I write about. That's the reason I'm writing about it. If I wanted to write full fantasy, I'd go for it. But I like the end result of a realistic fantasy better, which is how I write.
Yeah, and trying to grab the details from history as well.
Yeah. By the way, for anyone who is a writer,
interest.
let me find the page. I follow a page on Facebook called the Writers Circle, and it is amazing for writing resources. So,
actually, I think I've heard of that group, or I've seen one of my friends has joined it or something like that.
So anyone who's interested, go there. It's extremely useful. Highly recommend. There we go. Oh, exactly, Ari. Basically follow it. Yeah, I'm one of those friends. I have saved. Let me find the. Look, down here, writing resources. This is. I've only been following them for a short time. Let me move that over so you can actually see it.
But you've already amassed a lot of information.
Yeah. So all these are just the things that I'm going to find useful more than once.
Yeah.
They post so much, and it's really good stuff. Some of it's just writer things kind of thing. Other stuff is resources. This is a whole list of adjectives for eyes that you can use to describe eyes. All of these when you see it on stream. And then there's
seeing
adjectives for
spheres.
flavors and textures, and then there are like function of feelings, the feeling itself, then the function of that feeling, so what it's designed to do with in what reaction it's supposed to provoke, and then what the overreaction may cause. So,
Okay.
for example, I don't know if you can read this, you should be able to. Fear, the function is to protect, defend, hide, watch out, run like the wind, suspicious, to be suspicious. The overreaction can cause freeze, cower, preoccupied, inattentiveness, to be unsafe, paranoid, or self-shaming.
Yeah.
This is a really nice chart. There are a bunch of really good stuff right here. You can see them all. Hopefully you can read the titles, but that's all the stuff
Yeah, I can read the titles. I can read the words, but with 720p it does make it a little difficult.
Yeah.
But I would avoid going up to 1080 because then you'll get a shitload of artifacting and macro blocking.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to go up to 1080. I'll have to turn down the bitrate to do that as well because I won't be able to upload quick enough. So yeah, highly recommend the Writer's Circle if you don't already follow it. If you are a writer. Even if you're not.
Probably has useful resources for, you know, people that aren't necessarily writers but make characters.
Yeah, artists.
Just like artists.
Yep. Like what I was talking about with my case file before.
It'd be helpful for environment stuff too, even just to see how people can describe them and stuff like that.
Yeah, like my case file. Like I brought that up when I was discussing my case file before. Is that I figure I send when I send it to artists, I send everything that's not a spoiler because even the small things have an impact.
Definitely.
Like if I,
the smallest
for example,
details
don't
can
describe
make
the
most
exact if I don't go through like a freaking what's a game that has huge amounts of character customization? Well, Saints Row even Saints Row 4
Saints Row
has
definitely.
some like just silly amounts of character customization. If I don't go like Saints Row 4 and describe every last thing like chest size and you know stuff like the voice can give a hint as to like the chest size.
Yeah.
A very deep baritone voice often signifies a large lung capacity and a large chest. So I send every detail to people so that they can get the most accurate picture, literally.
Yeah, and then that could definitely help with creating a visual working off of those descriptions.
Yeah.
So yeah, being as descriptive as possible can definitely help with, you know, coming up with the artistic design.
Yeah. Exactly.
Whoa.
Holy crap.
What just happened? What was that?
That was not me. That was Squid.
That was my keyboard.
Holy crap, that scared me. Jeez.
I'm glad that it wasn't that loud for me.
Just like, out of nowhere, something just like fell.
Yeah. The entire house fell down.
No, just my keyboard.
Just your keyboard. I was actually about to mention that I think keyboard sounds are probably quite relaxing to listen to.
Are they?
Except for that keyboard sound. Except for dropping your keyboard.
I wasn't actually dropping it, but because my keyboard is resting on my monitor, I went to press Control Shift S, and yeah.
It slipped.
It just slipped.
Yep.
I think I actually, talking about keyboard sounds, I actually recorded, because when I built my PC I got this mechanical keyboard, and I was just talking about how good it sounds, and so I was like, oh, I'll record it for you. So I just, like, typed gibberish, send the recording, and it was just like, oh my god, it sounds so good.
Because actually, I sent a couple ASMR channels to M a while ago. Because I use them to get to sleep.
Yeah. I've never watched or listened to any ASMR, but I can understand.
I find them really, really
relaxing.
relaxing, and I do get ASMR. Anyway, that's beside the point. One of the channels that I watch did a Borderlands 2 Angel style thing. So you know in Borderlands 2, you've got Angel telling you where to go in the beginning of the game. She's got like
the
camera that comes up on the screen and all that.
Yeah.
She recorded something like that and used keyboard sounds over there, and the keyboard sounds are like so relaxing.
Was it a mechanical keyboard?
I don't know. Probably.
So was it like this?
Yeah, it was probably a mechanical keyboard. It was
That was what I typed.
Kruise, how you going?
I figured I'd type something rather than just gibberish.
I get chills with the right ASMR videos.
Actually, speaking of ASMR, so I watch Retsupre, and they don't do it as much anymore, but they used to riff a lot on really bad or really weird Let's Play videos. And they did a Retsupre on a ASMR Let's Play.
Wow.
That was something. I don't think Let's Plays are the right format for ASMR.
No, maybe not a Let's Play.
It was like some strategy game or something doing ASMR.
That's pretty funny.
It was so weird.
I can suggest stuff, Ari, but I don't know what you would like. I don't know, I was gonna say something, I can't remember what it was.
I think when a few years ago, when I was trying to figure out how to do lucid dreaming, I ended up finding a lot of just things like sounds and stuff that were supposed to help with relaxing, and it was just like nature sounds, and then there was some things that were just like, what was it, like trying to think things that would try and get your brain into, was it the beta wave or something like that? I don't remember entirely, but
sure.
Yeah.
Actually, a really interesting topic that I came across is ASMR in regard, or not even ASMR, but the best sounds, the most satisfying / relaxing / just nice to listen to sounds in sport.
In sport.
Someone brought this up.
That's
for
okay.
example, the clack of a hockey stick on a puck is like a really satisfying sound. Apparently, there are some people that actually get like ASMR with these sounds. I don't.
Oh.
I don't.
I was gonna say like satisfying sound, like a grenade launcher thunk sound.
Yeah. Actually, that's
so
a good
satisfying.
one. Yeah, that's actually a good one.
Although one sound that I've heard to be fairly like that is the sound of the plasma coil.
Ah, yeah.
Yes. Yep. I had a sound. I mean, for me, it's like the thrumming of a bow, but particular bows.
Ah, yes.
But then there's also there's a couple of like cricket ball on back, that kind of thing.
Ah, yeah. Like what Ari mentioned, probably when a ball is kicked or hit.
Yep.
Cricket balls smacking bats actually make a pretty cool sound though.
They do. Especially when you get the sweet spot on the bat and it's like a perfect shot and it goes through that's like the perfect sound.
It's just like it's a really cool sound.
Not quite a crack, but not quite a thump.
Yeah, something in between.
Yeah. I've written myself into a corner. I've been thinking about this the whole time, and I'm not happy with it.
Not sure how to get out of it.
Yeah.
Well, you were describing two fighting daggers.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't want to just describe them straight up. The reason I've written myself into a corner here is because I'm trying to avoid just straight up describing them, and I'm trying to give the reader the information in small bits through one of the characters' perspectives.
Right.
Rather than just describing them in a big block of text and then continuing with the story.
You want it to have a purpose.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another one. Alright. Ow. I just like locked my shoulder. Where is it? Chapter 5. No, actually, it's not even in one chapter. It's somewhere. I had like a block of text describing something in one of these early chapters. I ended up completely removing it and only ended up finishing the description at like chapter 7 or something. Just putting little bits of information in places that eventually give the reader the idea.
Oh, okay.
Because describing something all at once is a bit clunky sometimes. Depends on how
Yeah,
you do
fair
it,
enough.
but it can be very clunky. Alright, that's exactly right. That's one of the first things that people will tell you when it comes to writing. Like, I was told that in like year 2 when we started doing creative writing. But I mean, they don't really elaborate on it then, they just kind of tell you how you're supposed to do it, and then they don't like mark you on it or anything. But yeah,
what's
that's
the
a
point?
very important tip.
I mean, if you're gonna suggest something like that, you should probably, I don't know, make it give incentive to actually do it, mark on it so that people know to improve on that.
Yeah, but in like year 2, people don't know how to show and not tell. Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, they could explain some of how.
oh
you
yeah,
do
it gets explained, but it's like they write a story and they don't. It's not. We never got marked on stories in like primary school.
Yeah.
It's like we just did it as a thing to do.
Same.
Yeah,
Ari, you can do stuff like that online if you want. And going through, if you're really interested in it, I recommend going through the Writer Circle on Facebook. You can, I'm sure you can ask, like, message that page, and they'll tell you like a good place to go. There are other pages as well that give you those resources. I never did a creative writing class. I just did English. I did advanced English all the way up through high school, and that kind of gave me the basis that I needed. I've just always been good at writing. That's what I've always loved to do. And so I've written stories since I was like preschool. They were shit, but I did. And so just like it's I learned as I go, basically.
Yeah, everything that I've done with this project thing dates back to 2009.
Oh yeah, wow, that's.
And in 2010, I actually, my class had an assignment where we had to write a novella.
Oh yeah.
I think was between 10,000 and 10,000 words.
I have that on hand. Just give me a second, and I will tell you exactly what a novella is classified as. Where is it? Story types and lengths. A novella is 20,000 to 50,000 words. So.
I just googled it as well.
By the way, I found this on the Writer's Circle only a couple days ago, and it has helped so much figuring out what I need to do. I had previously, the only resource I had previously for how long I should be aiming to write my book was a single chart that I found on a single website. It's somewhere. I'm not going to go into my miscellaneous folder, pictures folder, because there's probably #1 sensitive stuff in there. Not porn, if that's what you're thinking. I would put that in the miscellaneous folder. Where is this chart? I might not have it anymore. It's somewhere there. Anyway, it was like average lengths of novels from the... Fuck, let me just look it up. It looks like there's a lot of pages now saying this stuff, but there was like one website when I searched it the first time, and it had a single chart, and that's what I used, and it was like fantasy writer. I was aiming between 3 categories basically for this, and those were fantasy, crime, and historical fiction.
Oh, okay.
Sorry to ask this obviously, but if could you mute if you're going to be typing a lot, because your keyboard's quite loud. Thank you.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask what keyboard do you have, because holy shit.
Just the HP one.
I think I just need to take out this entire paragraph here and rewrite it.
The weapon description.
Yeah.
I think I definitely made a good choice with turning off automatic game control.
Yeah, you've seemed a lot kind of stabler.
Yeah, like, because my birds are going off right now, and my microphone isn't actually like increasing gain to pick up on it now, which is hopeful.
Yeah, yeah. I think I can barely hear them, but that's like...
You'll only hear them
really
when I'm
quiet.
talking now, though.
Yeah, yeah. I think there need to be more ways to describe or to refer to a person, because saying she or he all the time gets boring. Switching between characters is clunky as well, so I've gone a very short paragraph where I said Ariel, and then the next paragraph started with Torvus. And if I start this one with Ariel, it's just it's too repetitive. I managed to write myself out of that corner. No worries,
There we
Ari.
go. Success.
Whenever you need to. I'm probably going to go for
Yeah.
another half hour doing this and then switch to a game of some sort. Probably. I might do Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Because this isn't my scheduled miscellaneous stream. It's. Tomorrow I will be doing Half-Life 2 Episode 1, so.
Oh yeah.
Because that's what
Sweet.
I promised last Monday, in fact.
Have you played through that yet? Or before?
Nope. It'll be the first time I play it,
Oh,
because I
sweet.
never finished Half-Life 2.
Yeah, I
up
never
until
finished
stream.
episode 1, and I never started episode 2,
Oh, yeah.
but I remember
I'll probably still remember some of it.
episode 1 is a little creepier, at least in some sections.
Yeah, I'll probably still remember
So,
some of it because
yeah.
I watched the full Let's Play that went through every single part.
Ah, right.
But that was a long time ago now.
And there's a part that
Probably over a year and a half ago at least.
got pretty intense.
Yeah. It's going to be a case of I'm going to play through it, and as I'm going I'm going to remember stuff, but I'm not going to remember anything in the future.
Right.
Like, yeah. Why am I using a target? It's another way for something that you would use to practice, like a dummy, but not actually a dummy. It's a difficult one. I might have to just reword this sentence. Maybe I'll just...
I was gonna say mannequin, but that's not really appropriate. With
Yeah. Model
that.
figure form. No, none
Yeah.
of these are... They're all, like, modern.
Yeah, plus you wouldn't really practice combat on a mannequin.
Yeah, no, not really.
There you go. I've worked my way around it.
Alright,
You'll see it soon.
I will see it very shortly. Soon. Tree. Alright. Looking for a tree to victimize. Oh, that poor tree. So trees the new target dummies.
Yeah.
Actually, did you ever play Star Wars: The Force Unleashed?
I think it's the Force Unleashed that I have, and I've played like 5 minutes of on Xbox 360.
Yeah, did you play the intro sequence of Darth Vader, where you're just running or
Yeah.
walking around through
Yeah.
yeah. And you can just cut down all those trees like nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
So good.
Tree
That's what I
never
was
forget.
thinking. Like looking for an appropriate tree to victimize, just get a lightsaber, just chop it down.
Or just force it down.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
That's not how the Force works.
Well, Darth Vader has a lot of robotics in his arms and legs and stuff like that, so he should be a lot stronger than a normal. So maybe he'd be able to push the tree.
Force choke the tree.
Yep. Choke the tree and pull it out of the ground with the force grip.
Yep. Yeah, just like treat it like a Star Destroyer. Holy crap. That moment in that game, it's so ridiculous. He pulls a Star Destroyer out of the sky.
What?
Like, it's heading straight for him, and then he just he forces it out of the way. Because it's going straight for him.
If this
so
was in the
good.
intro sequence, I do not remember this.
It's not in the intro sequence,
Okay,
it's
good.
like a lot farther along.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, logically he would actually be pulling himself up. So he must be not only forcing that Star Destroyer, but also forcing the ground below him.
Well, I don't know. I think that maybe the force works in a different way of that. Rather than like actually pushing or pulling something, it probably just causes a force on that object rather than causing force on both objects, if you know what I mean.
Alright, I'm gonna grab a video. Yeah. Alright.
Ah, crap.
That's,
There we go.
that's a video of it.
Pause.
You literally pull down a Star Destroyer from the sky. It's pretty ridiculous.
What the fuck?
Yep.
What? Nope. No.
The Force was unleashed.
The force was certainly unleashed. No, that is so ridiculously stupid. Oh my god. I'm glad I didn't play through that whole game.
Yeah, play it.
Not that I could.
Play it. New stream game.
New stream game, I have to emulate it. Wait, no I wouldn't.
Nah,
I can get
it's
it.
on PC.
Yeah.
Just keep in mind it's locked to 30 FPS.
Oh, well, that's fine, because I only stream at 30 FPS anyway.
Yeah, just saying. I would also recommend using a controller.
Yeah, well, I have one, so...
There's also a second one, and you have 2 lightsabers.
2 lightsabers.
Dual wielding.
I love
You
that.
become so OP in that one.
I need a new word for this, because...
Oh, catching catching the dagger by the blade. What?
So she's got it in her hand, holding the hilt.
Right?
She chucks it and catches it by the blade. It's not actually that difficult to do. I can do it. Look. I've got my knife right here. I can do it right now.
Yeah, but we can't see it.
Well, I just did.
Pixar, it didn't happen.
Pixar, it didn't happen, yeah. I could record myself doing it, but I have no shirt on at the moment. I'm wearing pajama pants, so...
Yeah, no, Twitch toss.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't to get taken down by Twitch terms of service.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say in cooking? A falling knife has no handle.
Alright, there we go. So Ari...
Yeah, Ari knows what I'm talking about. Knife collector. I want to get into collecting swords and, well, and bows, but I want to get into collecting swords. They're just so freaking expensive, and I don't want wall hangers. I want battle-ready swords because they're just cooler.
Right. I just had a groan-worthy pun. I'm not gonna say it.
Say it.
Is the knife collection?
Knife!
I did say it was a groan-worthy pun.
uh,
Ah, nice.
Oh, I want a butterfly knife, but they're illegal here. Even practiced ones. For some stupid reason. I'd rather... the reason there are some stupid laws surrounding,
There are some
like,
laws, definitely.
weapons.
I think you have to be an adult and show ID if you're buying knives now.
Yeah, you have to be over 18 to buy a knife or anything that can be concealed. So,
Yep.
for some reason, swords count. Don't
For
ask
some
me why.
reason, swords count.
Counts as something that can be concealed.
In a scab. Like, okay, you can conceal an axe, but you don't have to be 18 to buy an axe, and that's fact because I bought one.
I suppose because axes have
The
like
reason the
non-violent
reason is
uses.
actually that they can be concealed. Apparently, a sword can be perfectly concealed.
I mean,
Have
if you're
fun
wearing
doing
like
that.
a trench coat and you stick it
Exactly.
on your
Yes.
back
Well,
or
you can do that
something.
with an axe if you want. You can do
Well,
that with
I mean, if you swallow the blade and you walk really carefully,
Yep. So
and
you have to
hope
be.
there's no wind.
Yeah, exactly. To buy knives, you have to, or knives or swords, you have to be over 18. But the silly laws that I'm talking about are number 1, butterfly knives, and number 2, nunchucks. I'll get onto nunchucks in a second, but butterfly knives are illegal because they're intimidating. That's the reason they're illegal.
What?
I would rather have someone come at me with a butter knife trying to look at a butterfly knife.
I mean, I'd prefer someone to come at me with a butter knife rather than a butterfly knife. Like,
Yeah, I would too. I would rather someone come at me with a butterfly knife, trying to look intimidating, than actually stab me. You're like, it is much easier to... By the way, this applies to all knives that can be deployed using either gravity or a mechanism. So, flick knives, spring knives, butterfly knives, all of these are illegal in Australia.
Yep. You can't have any anything of that sort.
Because apparently they are quicker to deploy and more intimidating.
Oh no, I'm so scared.
Neither of those are actually true. If you you can grab a kitchen knife and you can hold it up your sleeve and deploy it just as quickly as you can a flick knife.
Yeah.
Yes, a heavy knife to me is way more intimidating, but people find flick knives more intimidating, I think, because of movies. People coming at them
Yeah,
like they're
no,
flicking out knives
I
and stuff.
Wouldn't be surprised.
But if someone's trying to be fancy, and I would rather someone, like get out their butterfly knife and start spinning it around and trying to intimidate me, than just get out a kitchen knife and stab me. I would rather that. Knives like that are illegal in Australia for silly reasons. Nunchucks. And this is where my real complaint lies. How easy is it to make a nunchuck?
Get 2 cans, string them together, and
Like
you got the makeshift nunchuck.
You get two wrenches, with like nut wrenches, with whatever they're called, freaking circular sections on either end.
Yep.
Get a chain. These things you can all find in a like the average man's garage. A chain, 2 wrenches, tie them together with a chain. You've got nunchucks. That are probably more dangerous than actual nunchucks. In all honesty.
Future weapon for Ratchet.
Exactly. But nunchucks are illegal because they're so ridiculously dangerous and so ridiculously difficult to make.
Yeah, but the thing is that unless you're really skilled, you're probably more likely to hurt yourself than to hurt someone else.
Yes,
that's it.
But they're not illegal for that reason. They're illegal because they're dangerous to other people, not to you.
I mean, people are dangerous to people. Does that mean people are illegal?
Well, they damn well should be under that
Does
law.
that mean they're illegal? Do we need to amputate everybody's hands? Australia-wide?
Amputate everybody's everything. You can hurt some if you give anyone any object, you can hurt someone with it in some way.
Yeah, I'll just grab my
I just grabbed this piece of paper.
my tearaway character plush and I'll be signed.
Shove it down someone's throat. Oh look, you can suffocate them with it. You know,
yeah,
like
just grab a USB and
rocks should be illegal.
Oh,
They are
no.
dangerous. Exactly. I fucking hate these stupid laws. I don't mind if you have to be over 18 to buy a weapon, but don't make the law a stupid law. Like, don't have it say
yeah, don't have
in
don't
the
have
law
reasons for it's intimidating. Have
exactly.
an actual legitimate reason. Like, people have killed people with this, and it's become a really serious thing. So
yeah, like it's too easy to get
this is why.
access to, and you know all that kind of stuff, and it's so weapon laws are stupid. Gun laws, on the other hand, I'm totally for.
yeah,
But we have pretty
no,
good gun laws in
definitely.
Australia. You can own a gun, you have to have a license, you have to have a very good reason for it. But you can just go to a rifle range and hire guns off them.
Yeah.
And we haven't had. Nope, not going there. No, not
I know
doing
what you're
it.
gonna say though. I definitely know what you're gonna say, and it's like, yeah, no, yeah,
Yep.
it's true.
It is true. Since gun laws were introduced.
Mm.
Knife, yeah. Bladed weapon laws, not even blade weapon, non-gun weapon laws are ridiculous in almost every country that I've heard of.
Mm. Lawmaking in general.
Yep.
Results in some odd stuff getting brought up.
I find that often it's people who know nothing about about the subject are the people who are making the laws.
Oh yeah, like our internet.
Like our weapon laws, like our internet, like our fucking everything.
Like the game funding that was cancelled, like
Yep.
yeah, privatization
Like the,
of business.
Yeah, yes. Yep. Like how David Cameron wanted to like lock
Isn't
down
that the guy
the entire
that
internet.
did some stuff to a pig?
Yes, that guy. I forgot about that. Oh, I totally forgot about that. That's too funny.
He'll be forever known as the pig fucker. Oh my god.
Yeah,
David
Ari.
Cameron.
We have
Yeah.
some pretty strict gun laws in Australia, and nobody minds.
No, I mean, we're fine with it. I mean, honestly,
There is a rifle range up the road
if
from
people
me.
want to have them, there should be checks in place to make sure that they're, going to be able to use it responsibly rather than just getting it and then doing something bad.
Yeah, don't they sell in certain Walmarts? They sell guns.
Yeah, you
like,
can.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ari, but that seems like a ridiculous idea to me. Anyway,
I mean, it is the general store. It's like got everything.
yeah, yep, it's everything from guns to cereal, and cereal guns.
Tomorrow in Walmart, flamethrowers.
Oh my god. At least fucking miniguns are not legal.
Oh god.
Yet.
Yet.
Yet. Oh jeez.
I might switch over to a game. Because
Americans
I've been sitting
are
here.
too extreme either way. That's it. That's true. That is very true, Ari.
Bang all guns with gun shoot. Yeah. Like there is a
Yeah.
rifle range up the road from me. If I want, I have actually never shot a gun, but if I wanted to, I could go. I could walk like 45 minutes. It's a 45-minute walk. I say it's up the road, but you know,
Oh,
it's a
man,
decent
it's
ways.
up a road.
It's 5 minutes drive, 45 minutes walk.
Well, there you go.
I could just go out there and pay some money to fire some guns.
Just walk up, go
I got a
pew-pew,
membership. I
walk
wouldn't
away,
have to pay
be like,
so
yeah.
much money. It's like it's not even a big deal. If we want to shoot guns, we can shoot guns, but we don't all own them.
And we don't just walk around with them.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I've seen photos of people going to like Best Buy or whatever, and they've got like guns slung around their shoulders.
well, they have concealed carry laws. I don't know about their open carry laws.
I've seen like photos of people walking around with assault rifles.
Yeah.
It's very intimidating.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
extremely intimidating.
Background checks. I mean, honestly, if
If you've got a problem with having a background check, then
there's a
you
problem.
need the background check.
Exactly, that's it. If you're worried about it, then obviously it's necessary.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I might see if I can do some Star Wars tonight.
Ah, yes.
So I'm. Oh God, Yep, that is my thing. My desktop. You saw it.
It's time for Star, Legend of the Seven Stars,
Yep,
and Knuckles.
exactly.
Nice desktop.
Knuckle dusters are also illegal. Speaking of which,
Yes, they are.
I said knuckle busters.
Knuckle busters. Don't forget to change your resolution and shit.
Yes. So I will take a quick break to go get myself a drink. Then when I return, I will stop and start the stream really quickly to change the resolution, and get into Star Wars, as long as it works.
Star Wars.
So yeah.
Do you want me to
I'll see
update that stuff
all-
for you?
Yeah, you can if you want. If you don't exactly know how to do it, you can go into Cobot's commands page and.
It's alright.
See it.
I'm on my way.
Alright, I'm gonna deafen myself and then continue playing music. So I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Alright.
Alright, I am back. So, I am going to, as soon as this song ends, I'm going to quickly stop and start the stream, and I'll come back with some Star Wars. I'm going to need, actually while this is happening, quickly open, because I need to convert my, where is it? Oh, where did I save it? I saved it somewhere. Photoshop utility? Nope. Twitch somewhere? Oh god. I've saved... So I had a Photoshop document that I was working on for my overlay. Where was the last place I saved it? Not my overlay, my Oh, here it is. I've got it. Alright, so here's the overlay. I now need to save it as a file that works, basically. Oh yes, yep. I see the game won't use much CPU, but yeah, it's probably a good idea. Here we go. Yeah, I will do all of that real quick. Alright, I will be back in like a minute or two. See you soon.